As we move into the new year, it's a time to reflect on what we've learned from the past year, how we've grown, and what we're ready to leave in 2023. As we contemplate how we want to renew ourselves and our lives next year, we have to first define for ourselves what makes our life so great, worthy, and fulfilling. Get super clear about that, and then set forth to intentionally create more of those things. It's like reverse engineering your life for what fills you up the most. It reveals what you value the most in life, and that is such important knowledge to know about yourself. Hi my loves, welcome back to Lavendaire. Today, let's talk about how to have a better year in 2024. So this video today will be interactive, so feel free to grab a notebook or a journal to journal along with me. But if you want to get an understanding of the exercises, why we're working with these prompts today, then I kind of recommend you watch the whole video first, and then when you're done, you can come back and then journal along with the prompts. We'll begin with one of my favorite prompts from the Artist of Life workbook. This is a workbook that I created to help you envision, plan, and create your most intentional and successful year yet. So the first prompt goes like this. What were the moments of pure joy that I experienced in 2023? Think back on your year and list all the moments that come to mind, the moments that you cherish and that you want to remember forever. These are the moments that made you feel warm and fuzzy, the moments that filled your heart and soul. These are the special moments that ideally you would want to create more of in your life. So what were the moments that you cherish most from the past year? They could be big things or they could be little things. After you make a list of these moments, see if there are any common themes based on your list. Do all your moments of joy from the past year revolve around certain themes? So maybe you notice, oh, these moments revolve around my family, my friends. Maybe they revolve around music or nature or travel or food. See if there are any themes, and then you can start to group them into the themes like, oh, these are the things that bring me the most joy in life. These are the things that make me feel alive. They give me my zest for life. Now let's move on to the next prompt. What about my life in 2023 am I most proud of? Make a list of all the things that you're proud of from the past year. These could be big things or small things. They could be accomplishments that you're proud of, or they could be challenges that you overcame that you're proud of. Maybe you grew more confident this year. Maybe you learned to stand up for yourself. Maybe you improved in your self-love. Whatever it is, count all your wins and recognize your efforts. These things that you're proud of are proof that you did something difficult. They're proof that you went outside of your comfort zone. They are proof that you grew this past year. Reflect on your list and start to understand why you're proud of yourself for doing these things. You'll find that the things that we're proud of doing are usually things that bring us a lot of pride and satisfaction because they were difficult. So the more we do things that we're proud of, the more we get that internal feeling of satisfaction in our lives. And it's really important to recognize what are those things that give us that deep feeling of satisfaction and pride. For me, I realized that a lot of my moments of pure joy involve being surrounded by music, whether it's just like blasting music in my car and jamming out, or going to music festivals and concerts. Anytime I have a chance to go to a concert or be with music or sing with my friends, go to karaoke, I'm gonna say yes, because I know that's where I get the most joy out of life. And the same thing goes for what makes you proud. So if you got super clear on these are the things that I'm proud of myself for doing, then you can ask yourself, well, how did I get there? How did I overcome this struggle? How did I finish this project that I'm proud of? Then you can recognize what were the mindsets, the habits, or the environment that allowed me to do that, and how can I recreate that next year to do more things that I'm proud of? The takeaway here is to intentionally create more of these moments, and your life will genuinely get better. Before we go on to the next prompt, let's take a quick break for today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. One of the things I'm most proud of this past year is healing my inner child and releasing all the resentment and sadness that the younger me held on to. Therapy is self-care, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. Doing that inner work can be scary and messy, but you can feel so much lighter on the other side. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. It's 100% online, and you can have your therapy sessions as a phone call, video chat, or even via messaging. To get started, you fill out a questionnaire to help you assess your specific needs and then you'll get matched with your therapist in most cases within 48 hours or less. Then you can schedule therapy sessions at a time that's convenient for you. Signing up is easy. Just go to betterhelp.com/Aileen to get 10% off your first month. Also, if you find that your therapist isn't the right fit, you can easily switch to a new therapist at no additional cost, which I've done a few times myself. If you think you might benefit from therapy, consider BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/Aileen. Clicking that link helps support this channel, and it also gets you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp so you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you. Moving on, you can also do a similar exercise for what you want to cut out of your life in 2024. So the first prompt would be, what were the moments that I felt at my lowest or my worst in 2023? So reflect on your low moments and those moments where you literally felt lowest or at your worst. What were the conditions? What was the mindset maybe that led you to feeling that way? It could be something as simple as, I feel my worst after hours of scrolling on TikTok. So next year, I'm definitely gonna put more barriers around social media. Or maybe it's something like, I felt at my worst when I lashed out at someone out of anger. And that gives you a clue on where you can work on within yourself. Maybe you need to practice regulating your emotions and working on releasing your emotions in a healthy way. This is just a really good prompt to help you become aware of your worst and your lowest moments, because those are just as important to become aware of as your highest and most joyful moments. And then the follow-up prompt to that is, what do I want to release and leave in 2023? So what are the things that you don't want to take with you into the new year? What are the bad habits, the negative mindsets, the environment that doesn't serve you? Maybe even the toxic people that you don't want to take into your life into the new year. Reflect on all the things that aren't serving you in your life, that aren't a part of your ideal self, tangible and intangible, and release them. Leave them in 2023, move into the new year without that baggage. After reflecting on all of these prompts, you should have a pretty good idea of how to have a better year next year in 2024. So comment down below, what will you create more of in 2024? Maybe give me like 3 things based on your revelations from today, whether they be related to joy or something you're proud of, or maybe it's something related to having more awareness of those lowest and worst moments. This will truly help you level up your life. And if you like today's exercise and you want more of that, we have so much more in the Artist of Life workbook. This is a workbook that will help you do all that reflecting, clarifying what you want, how to level up your life. And then we do have monthly goals and monthly reviews, making sure you're on track with your goals and on track to move towards your dream life. The monthly part is my favorite part of the workbook because I use it throughout the year. I use it to track my habits. I use it to reflect on all the highlights from the past month. What do I want to create more of? What do I want to do less of every single month? So imagine if you do that, and if you're intentional and aware about designing your life every single month throughout the year, like how powerful that is. So check this out. I'll leave it down below. You know where to find the links. And now I'll just share a little bit about what I want to create more of in 2024. Since you guys shared your answers down below, I'll share a little bit of mine. So when I reflect on these prompts and what I want to create more of in the new year, I think about creating more joy in my life. Actually, I think I'm going to make joy my theme for 2024. I really want to just open my heart up to what the world offers, open my heart to like feel deeper and to feel more joy. Also be willing to feel like the roller coasters of life and be okay with it. Moments that I want to recreate intentionally are like more moments related to music. I said that earlier, how I will say yes to anything music related. If there's a concert or a festival, or if there's a chance to make music or collaborate with someone, spend more time on my hobbies, the things that bring me joy and fulfillment but aren't necessarily related to career or business at all. And I think I've already started kind of doing that like this year, because I just started saying yes to things that make me happy more so than before, because before I would be very focused on work and business and try to just be productive in that area, but I've become a lot less productive this year. Sometimes I feel like I'm not pushing myself as much as I could, but on the other hand, I'm using that time on my hobbies, doing things that are fun and fulfilling. For example, I've been spending time learning languages. I've been practicing Chinese and Korean recently. And I've also signed myself up for like vocal training courses, just like an online course, just because I want to train my voice just for fun. Next year, I also want to plan more travel because travel is one of those things that just bring me the most joy and most fulfillment in life. It opens my sense of wonder for the world. And this past year, I actually didn't travel as much as I wanted. Sometimes I feel like I tie myself down with my schedule and my work routine, and I just need to like plan ahead for it to happen. Another one of my intentions is to create more consistently next year. I feel that I gave myself a lot of space. I needed to heal. I needed to rest this past year because content creation is such a hamster wheel, but I think I'm ready to just create more and try to connect more with you guys. The past couple years, I've really retreated a lot in social media. 2020 and before, I would immediately think about, oh, let me share this on Instagram. Like everything was something to share on Instagram stories, and now everything that I've lived has been for myself. I want to come back out of my shell and reconnect a little more and create more. So I always feel proud of myself when I create consistently, and even when it's not easy, right? Even when it doesn't come naturally. And so that's something that I want to continue doing. But before I go today, I just want to share some upcoming events that we have going on. During the new year, there's always a lot happening with Lavendaire. So next week, December 17th to 23rd, we're actually doing a New Year challenge. So we're going to do it exclusively to our email list. So if you're not on the email list, you should sign up here. I'll leave the link down below to sign up for the email challenge. Basically, next week for 7 days, every day, we're just going to give you a little prompt to help you get ready for the new year. So there's going to be some reflection prompts, some prompts to help you reset your life before we head into the new year. So I know a lot of people love challenges, so that is something to join if you are interested. I'll also be hosting 2 online New Year workshops. So one will be in December and one will be in January. So I believe it's December 21st and then January 12th. So they'll be online, hosted on Zoom, where we can get together and plan. So the December event is reflecting on the past year. So a lot of the exercises will be based off the Artist of Life workbook. And then I'm also going to lead a guided meditation to help us just wrap up the year in community, because I love when we get together. We'll be just journaling together and reflecting together, basically. And then in January, that workshop will be a goals and mindset workshop, because a lot of people tend to fall off their goals in like February or March of the new year. This is a workshop in January to help you have the right mindset, a strong, positive success mindset to stick to your goals, and how to stay on track throughout the year, how to pick yourself back up if you fall off, just those strategies to actually achieve your goals this year. So that's going to be in January, and I'm going to be selling 1 ticket to access both events. So you get a 2-for-1, basically. I'll post the link down below to get tickets. It's obviously free for everyone in our Dream Life Club. So if you're not in the club and you're curious about what that is, it's basically our community where every month we do an event, and in that community there's a lot of people using the workbook, a lot of people sharing their goals every month. Every day we post inspiration, every week we share a journal prompt, and every month we remind you to set your monthly goals. And so if you want to stay accountable and be in community, that's also something to check out. All right, so like I said, a lot of events happening, but this is literally one of my favorite times of the year because everyone is so motivated to work on themselves and to create a better life for themselves in the new year. So I love taking advantage of this energy and this momentum. So if you are ready to do something different, to change your life in some way, then check out the programs we have and the events that we have down below. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.